For most of human history, we thought the Milky Way was the universe, one island of stars, floating alone in the dark. Then we found out there are over 100 billion other galaxies out there. And now, NASA isn't just looking at those galaxies from a distance, it's finding things inside them. Planets, explosions, water that shouldn't exist, structures that are too big, too old, and too strange for our current theories to explain. Today, we're breaking down what NASA has actually found beyond our own galaxy, and why some of it has scientists rewriting the textbooks. Stick around, because the last discovery on this list might be the strangest thing NASA has ever detected. Quick reality check before we dive in. Everything in our night sky that you can point to with your finger, the moon, the planets, basically every star you've ever seen, is inside the Milky Way. Our galaxy is roughly 100,000 light-years across, and it's home to at least 100 billion stars. But NASA's telescopes don't stop at the edge of our galaxy. Chandra, Hubble, Webb, Fermi. They're built to look through the Milky Way and out into deep space, where other galaxies and the objects inside them come into focus. And what they're finding out there is stranger than fiction. Let's start with something that sounds almost impossible: a planet in another galaxy. For decades, every single exoplanet, a planet orbiting a star other than our Sun, was found inside the Milky Way. Thousands of them. But using the Chandra X-ray Observatory, NASA scientists spotted something unusual happening in the Whirlpool Galaxy, also known as M51, roughly 28 million light-years from Earth. They were watching a binary system, a neutron star or black hole locked in orbit with a companion star, both blasting out X-rays. And then briefly, the X-rays dimmed, not randomly, in a pattern that looked exactly like something passing in front of that light source and blocking it. Astronomers call this a transit, and it's the same method used to find thousands of planets closer to home. If confirmed, this object, roughly the size of Saturn, orbiting its star at about twice Saturn's distance from our Sun, would be the first planet ever detected outside the Milky Way. The catch? Because the orbit is so wide, scientists estimate it will take about 70 years before it transits again, which means we won't get to confirm it for decades. Still, it opened the door to an idea that used to sound like science fiction. Planets aren't just a Milky Way thing. They might be everywhere. Next, something that broke a few assumptions about how the universe works. Using the James Webb Space Telescope, astronomers spotted a massive, fully formed galaxy that existed less than 2 billion years after the Big Bang. On paper, that shouldn't be possible. Galaxies that large are supposed to take much longer to build up their mass through mergers and star formation. This one looked like it skipped the line. It's part of a growing pattern JWST keeps running into. The early universe seems to be full of galaxies that are bigger, brighter, and more organized than our models predicted. Some scientists think our understanding of how fast galaxies can form is simply wrong. Others think there's something about the early universe, maybe how efficiently gas collapsed into stars, that we're still missing entirely. Every time Webb looks further back in time, it finds galaxies acting like grown adults when they should still be toddlers. And that's forcing astronomers to reconsider what normal galaxy formation actually looks like. Now let's talk about something that didn't just come from outside our galaxy. It came from outside our solar system entirely, and it's currently passing through our neighborhood. It's called 3I Atlas, an interstellar comet, only the third confirmed object of its kind ever detected, after Oumuamua and Comet Borisov. What makes 3I Atlas fascinating is its water. When scientists analyzed the comet's composition, they found water ice with characteristics unlike anything in our own solar system, suggesting it formed somewhere far colder and more alien than the region where Earth's water originated. Think about what that means. This is a physical sample, a literal chunk of another star system, passing close enough for our telescopes to study in detail. It's giving scientists a rare, direct look at the building blocks of a planetary system that isn't ours, without needing to send a spacecraft light years away to get it. Here's one most people missed. NASA's Fermi Gamma Ray Space Telescope detected what appears to be the first confirmed gamma ray signal coming from a superluminous supernova, one of the most extreme, violent explosions the universe can produce. A regular supernova is already the explosive death of a massive star. A superluminous supernova is on another level entirely, sometimes over 100 times brighter. For years, scientists have debated what actually powers these monster explosions. Is it a rapidly spinning, ultra-dense neutron star called a magnetar, acting like a cosmic engine, or something else entirely? Fermi's detection gives researchers their first real evidence to test that theory directly, by tracing high-energy gamma rays back to the explosion itself. It's a small piece of data, but it could help answer one of the biggest open questions in stellar death. What does it actually take to outshine an entire galaxy for a few weeks? So where does NASA go from here? This is where it gets exciting. NASA's Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope is being prepared for launch, and its job is basically to blow the exoplanet count out of the water. Right now, across every mission combined, we've confirmed a little over 6,000 exoplanets. Roman alone is expected to reveal around 100,000 more, most of them in unexplored regions of our own galaxy, but built with sensitivity that will also let it search for signs of planets and structures in neighboring galaxies, extending our reach further than ever before. One of the lead scientists on the project put it simply, "We've really only explored one neighborhood of our galaxy so far. Roman is about to open the rest of the map, and when it comes to what we'll find outside our galaxy, once that kind of instrument is fully online, nobody knows yet." That's the exciting part. From a possible planet 28 million light-years away, to a galaxy that grew up too fast, to a comet carrying water from another star system entirely, NASA isn't just studying our galaxy anymore. It's mapping what's beyond it, one impossible discovery at a time. And honestly, we're still in the early chapters of this story. Every new telescope finds something the last one couldn't explain. If this blew your mind even a little, hit subscribe, because NASA drops discoveries like this constantly, and I break every one of them down right here. Let me know in the comments which discovery on this list surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.